Hello students. How are you doing?
Fine, ma'am. Fine, ma'am. How are you, ma'am?
I am doing good. I am doing good. Okay, we'll wait 2 minutes for the online students to join. Okay. Come on guys, join fast. Hi Sonika. How are you doing?
Ma'am, how are you?
I am good. How are you all?
Fine, ma'am.
1 more minute we will wait. We'll just brush out what we did last class.
Yes, ma'am. Fresh up.
So what is internet?
Internet.
Internet means what?
Something which connects the people.
Publicly available network which connects everyone is a internet. Intranet?
Localized network. Is within the organization.
Can outsiders?
Can't use it.
Nobody can use.
God.
Okay. What are the various difference between internet and intranet?
And it is used. All will use this.
Publicly used and privately used. Then unlimited information.
Whereas the public
Limited information.
constitutes the data will not be safe. Due to the public, the data will be not safe. Limited information.
Okay, very good.
Limited information.
Anyone can access the internet, but internet cannot access the internet.
Very good. What is extranet? Extranet. What is extranet?
It is a way for external internet.
Who?
It is also done externally, but for
Extranet is a thing it's used in private.
So, this for a specific specific group of
For personal communication for
Very good.
Use a network.
So only specific people whom you know you will give access. Like example, suppliers, then stakeholders, board of directors are intranet. Okay, difference between intranet and extranet. Single organization, multiple organization. Within the organization, few people outside the organization can also do.
implemented through firewall.
Very good.
And this is
Firewall only you can implement, but few of things the firewall has been put between outside information also. Okay. Private network only for the organization, private network for the organization, and shared information to the suppliers and customers. Okay. Then we saw business correspondence. Notice. What are the things which are required in notice? What is the information you should provide in the notice? Venue, day, date, time, venue.
signature of separate.
First agenda, purpose, why you are having the meeting. Signature, then date on which the notice is issued, then whether how long it will take, then how much, what you are giving, tea, coffee, uta, what you are giving, everything. So we saw one example of notice. One more example of notice we are seeing. Whenever it is a notice, it will be in bold. Okay, notice, it will be written. Then ABC College of Commerce. Date of the notice is 25th October 2025. All BCom students are hereby informed that the workshop of digital marketing skills will be held on 30th December 2025 at 11 a.m. in the seminar hall. Attendance is compulsory. Signature, principal. Okay. Any doubt here? Now we'll see agenda. Agenda means what? Whenever you are having a meeting, you are putting a notice. Agenda is what you will be discussing in the meeting, why you have had this meeting, and what are the things you will be discussing in the meeting. That will be called as a agenda of the meeting. Okay, in companies and all, they will always have the agenda of the meeting, so that whoever is coming to the meeting, they will know what has to be discussed. Okay, now an agenda is a list of items to be discussed at a formal meeting. What you have to discuss. This list is prepared in advance of the meeting. This will be prepared very before the meeting. Okay. By the secretary in consultation with the chairperson. Actually, company secretary will prepare. Okay. He will discuss with the chairperson, board of directors, and the chairperson what should be the agenda, and then he will prepare. The agenda is the backbone of any meeting and helps to focus the members' attention on the matters at hand, thereby channelizing the discussion to a fruitful outcome. If you don't have agenda, what will happen? You are looking good, pa.
No, that's it. Taking
Ah.
the photo.
So, what will happen if there is no agenda?
There is no one.
Everything will be mess.
You will have a meeting, you'll talk whatever you want. Time will be wasted.
The
You-
ultimate crux will be nothing.
And nothing will be the result. If you have agenda, you know about this only you have to talk. So what is the decision you will take on this, what you will do? You will finish it off. So you are channelizing where everybody should be talking. Okay. For a fruitful outcome. Thus, there is an optimal utilization of time and members' energy. So, because of this, the time will be used optimally. Optimal utilization means what? Maximum utilization. Okay. Maximum utilization of time and members' energy. The agenda contains the following item. What will the agenda contain? Letterhead of the organization. Agenda will always be prepared on the letterhead. Letterhead means what? On the top, company's name, address, SIN number, everything will be written, email ID, phone number, and all. That is a letterhead. Then date, time, place of the meeting. Then apologies for absence. Who and all are absent, their apologies also will be put in the agenda. Confirmation of the minutes of the previous meeting. Minutes of the previous meeting means what? Whenever you are having a meeting, that will, whatever you have discussed in the meeting will be taken in the minutes. It will be recorded. So what you discussed in the last meeting, that also confirmation, what has happened, what not has happened, that will be put in the agenda. Okay. Then items, matters arising from the minutes. So any matter which is there, which is not fulfilled, it has to be discussed again. Then that matter also should be put from the minutes to the agenda. Okay. Then items for discussion. What are the items you want to discuss? Then any other matter also you will put in last. Okay, after discussing that, if you have any other matter, you can discuss. Always in the agenda last, they will put any other matter. Okay. Good evening, Satya Prakash. Hello, everyone. Date, place, time of the meeting. What is the date of the meeting, place of the meeting, and time if required? Because you are already sending the agenda notice. In the notice, date, time, venue, everything is given. If required, you want to put, you can put. Otherwise, it is option. Okay. Features. Serial arrange topics. So serially arrange the topics. Which topic is the most important first you have to discuss, that will be put first. And as per that, it will be serially arranged. Okay. Help save time and stay focused. Why they are doing that? Because it will save time and you can stay focused. What is important you will discuss first, and then later on we will discuss whatever is there. Example of agenda. Agenda for staff meeting 5th September 2025. What and all staff meeting, what and all you will do agenda. Review the previous meeting decisions. Subramanya, hi. So you will review whatever you did in the previous meeting, any decisions which you have taken, how is the outcome, that review. Then attendance and discipline issue. There is a discipline issue with the staff members, so attendance and discipline issue. Proposal for annual event, any annual event which is conducted, what is the proposal from everybody? Any other matter with the permission of the chair. Lastly, they'll put any other matter, always. Okay. So this is the example of agenda. The same way all the agendas will be prepared. Whichever is important will be put in the first, and whichever is not important will be put in the middle and last. Okay. Now we'll see minutes of the meeting. Minutes from previous minute they have put no here. So confirmation of minutes of the previous meeting and matter arising from the minutes. So what is the minutes? Okay. Minutes of the meeting. All formal meeting is required a written record of discussion held and decisions reached. So whenever you are having a formal meeting in a company, whatever you have discussed in the meeting, that should have a written record. What you have decided, what you have done, everything should be in a written record. Okay. For this is essential to record what happened in the meeting so that members are reminded of the outcome of the discussion held regarding different issues. It is also useful that members can read the meeting minutes and know last meeting what you did. Because you will not remember, no, this meeting suddenly you come, you will not remember what has happened. If you see the minutes of the last meeting, you will see, these were the things we have discussed. So what we have to do, you will have one mind strategy. Okay. Then notes are to be taken during the meeting and prepare the minutes. So whenever the meeting is happening, company secretary will do this work. Okay, in employment. So he will be sitting and he will be taking notes what are being talked in the meeting, who spoke, what decision was taken, what discussion happened, everything you will have to write down the notes. Okay. Minutes are prepared by the secretary of the chairperson. So minutes is prepared by the chairperson or by the company secretary. Okay. He or she requires certain skills, like they will require certain skills. What skills are required? Note taking means to write it fast. Then use of reported speech and technicals of summarizing the to comply them. So they should be able to take the notes, report the speech, whatever is being told, how to report to everybody. Because minutes will be signed by all the directors later on. Okay. So what and all everybody told, that report, and how to summarize this overall. How you will summarize the whole meeting, that also has to be done. Okay. All discussion during the meeting must be conveyed in reported speech and sequence of ideas, proposals, suggestions, etc. So you have to put it everything in a reported speech. How you will put it, sequence you will put ideas, what were the ideas, what were the proposals given, what was the suggestion given, and what and all was discussed, everything you will be putting are to be noted in a logical manner. The prepared meeting should minutes should follow a defined format and sequence of agenda. So whatever meeting discussion you are doing, you should do as per the agenda only. In agenda, what is the first topic? As per that, you have to discuss, and that only will be put in the minutes also. Okay, what you have discussed, that only is put. No. So whatever you have discussed as per the agenda, that will be put in the minutes first, and then all others. Okay. Now format of the minutes. You will see how the minutes is formatted. The following information is given in the minutes. What are the information? Name of the body. What is the name of the company? The nature of the meeting. What kind of meeting it is? Whether it's a board meeting or an annual general meeting or an EGM, extraordinary general meeting. Then day, date, time, place of the meeting. Example, minutes of the first meeting of the MD and the manager of all department held on August 29 April 2025 at 11 a.m. in the conference room. So when was the first minutes there? Last minutes, what had happened? That also minutes should be recorded only. Should be kept recorded. Okay. So whatever minutes you want to see, you can just take out the minutes of that meeting and you can check. Then next, the name of the people with their designations who attended the meeting by giving beginning with the chairman. First, you should put the chairman name and then who and all has attended. As per their designations, name should be put. Present, Shiv Sareen, Managing Director and Chairman. Ramanan Kumar, Manager and Production. Then Ratna Ahmad, Manager Sales. Name without designation can be given when the meeting is informal. If it is informal, only name if you put okay. If it is a formal meeting, you should put a designation. But minutes of formal meeting should carry the designation as well. There should be a separate mention of people who attended the meeting in the special capacity, like secretary, information about the people who may have been invited especially to participate as an assistant in the procedure of the meeting by virtue of special expertise. Now, if you are talking about something, then you will need some experts, no? You will be discussing the matter. Some experts like auditors are there, or if you are any changing anything, some engineers will be required. So you will be talking, then you will ask them, no, how you can proceed with that, what you can do with it. So you can call them also to the meeting. So whomever you are calling them, that also should be mentioned in the minutes book. Okay, etc. In attendance, Raj Gopal, who is the secretary, then Reena Karmani, who is a computer consultant, then Om Gupta, auditor, then Reba Chaudhary, designer, all these people you should write in the bracket, whatever their designations. After giving these details, the minutes will follow the agenda closely. First, you will give who are the people who are there, then who are the extra people who have come, then agenda should be followed closely. Okay. The person making the minutes will report any apologies for absent for those persons who were unable to attend the meeting. So, who were the people who were not able to attend the meeting? That also will be put in the minutes. Usually, their names and their apologies are announced and read out during the meeting. So, during the meeting, also, you will read out that he was not able to come. My apologies, I could not come, like that. This will be recorded as follows. Apologies for absent. Apologies were received from the following person: K.S. Subramaniam, then Aluwalia. Everybody has given their apologies for not visiting. Rectification of meeting minutes of the previous meeting. What is rectification of the minutes of the previous meeting, if any? Rectification means last time you decided something, but you want to change that. You want to make some changes, then it is called rectification. Okay, any changes which are being. The minutes of the last meeting held on were confined and signed. It was signed. In case there is any accepted amendment to this minutes, they should be recorded as follows. Amendments means changes, any changes which are to be made. It was pointed out that item number dash should be read as a tax rate of 50% instead of tax rate of 35%. Understood? So here the changes is tax rate from 50% to it has become 35%. This is the rectification which has happened. Okay. Which are acceptance of with the acceptance of this amendment, the minute were confirmed and signed. So again, it was confirmed and signed by everybody that we all confirm. Okay. If any discussion arise out of the minutes of the previous meeting, it is recorded in the present meeting as matter arising out of the minutes. So previous meetings you would have discussed something. Now you have to take carry on that also. So you will put that meeting matters arising out of the minutes. Okay. Like example, manager sales reported that the figure of the last quarter has been delayed due to unavailability of figure from different departments. Different departments did not give the report. Manager of quality control informed that the breakdown is one of the machine had created a problem with the quality of the production, but the matter will be resolved softly. So these are examples. Okay. After reporting the above information, the item of discussion in the agenda are recorded. So after reporting of information, whatever information is there, the item in the agenda are recorded. What each item agenda, what is very important will be the first in the agenda. No? So that will be each item recorded separately. All the items will be recorded separately. It in the item given above, the agenda consists of discussion of the problem, consignment, and possible damages of the control measure. So agenda, whatever they are having in that, the problem of consignment they are talking about, and damage control measure, what are the damage control they are doing. So the manager sales reported the problem with the consignment could have been due to the computer breakdown and suggested that annual maintenance contract with the company with the good credentials. So computer breakdown has happened and they have asked for an annual maintenance contract with some good credentials and good computer system. Manager production informs that the members that the workers strike has created a problem with production, and hence the consignment contained a reduced quantity of dresses. So there was a work strike. Because of that, the consignment could not be totally done. Only few dresses has been ready. Okay. Then third, something like that, etc. If any other matter requires discussion, it will be taken up with the permission of the chair. If another meeting is fixed, it will be recorded in the minutes. So if there is any item which the chairman wants to discuss other than what is there in agenda, in the last, if you have time, you can discuss that. Okay. And plus, if another meeting is fixed, that time itself you fix one more meeting is required to discuss on this matter. So whenever it is fixed, that also will be put in the minutes. What and all you discuss in the meeting, everything should be put in the minutes book. Okay. Now, language and style of the minutes. What will be the language used? Minutes of the formal meeting should be recorded in a specified language and in a particular format. What is the specified language here? They are supposed to represent a reliable record of all important matters discussed, resolutions made, recommendations made, decisions taken, actions taken, and to be taken in the meeting. Because in meeting you will be discussing all the records, what and all records were presented, what is the information of the records, what is the resolution. Resolution means no, ordinary resolution and special resolutions. So any resolutions are passed, that also should be there. Any recommendations, any decision taking, everything should be recorded in the minutes. Okay. Therefore, the language used should be simple and clear, free from ambiguity and precise, so that the content can be easily understood. Contents are easily understood. Means simple, clear, you understood. Ambiguity means you should not use extraordinary words which nobody can understand. Okay. Usually the decision taken in the meeting are the result of collective activities. Whenever you will be taking the decision, what you will do is you will vote everybody who is voting for what. So whatever they are voting, as per that only the decision will be. Okay, any meeting, let it be a board meeting or a general meeting. Thus, the language used should not reflect this. While important suggestions and proposals can be ascribed to individual members, it should not assign decision to individuals. So whenever they are writing, they should write in such way that it is being recommended, okay, and it is not a sure decision for every individual person whoever is recommending. Okay, he is just recommending, and you should not write that he has decided to do so. The language of the minute should be concise and precise. So it should be small and it should be to the point. Whatever is being discussed, only that should be there. Okay. Only the major points of discussion, resolution reached, and decision taken are included. So whatever happened in the meeting, that only you should write. You should not write anything on your own. Name of the proposer, who is proposed something, then who is seconding, means I am proposing that this person has to be employed, then who is seconding that, who is telling I am also okay, everybody is telling. So in that order how they have told, that should be written in the minutes. Who has proposed this idea, who has seconded it, who has told, all. Okay. And the tasks assigned to the particular individual committee are incorporated in the minutes. So sometimes you will tell you have to take care of all these tasks, you will have to take care of all these tasks. So to whom and all, what and all tasks are assigned, that also should be mentioned. Okay. The minutes are an official record of meetings and may be used in reference for other agencies and institutions, including court of law, in case of dispute. So minutes is a, what to say, legal document. Compulsorily you have to maintain minutes. Any court case is happening, the court can ask for presentation of minutes and you will have to present the minutes. Okay. Hence, care should be taken to ensure that the language conforms to the standard of formality and impersonality that publicly used language requires. So, the language should be very formal and impersonal. How publicly, like all the laws and everything, how you can record publicly, as per that it should be. Okay. The language of minutes uses simple past tense. What will be used? And passive voice. Passive voice means what? Remember, no? Ah, the matter was raised, it was agreed, etc. This helps to make the minutes impersonal and objective. The language of the minutes should be free from ostentation and literally flourishes. So, ostentation means extraordinary words, and literary flourishes means you are a big literature person and you are talking all extraordinary words. That only it is flourishing like anything. Okay. Minutes should also be presented in a well organized manner by using a systematic layout. So many places, if you are having a physical minute books, you should have a systematic layout wherein you will put the papers just like that and you will have it in the record files like that. Okay. Each section of minutes should be presented in a separate para. So each, what and all you are discussing, one agenda you have discussed, one para of that agenda. Second, you are discussing one para for them. You should not mix everything and prepare it like an essay. Okay. Double space. Double space should be used between two paras. So separate paras for everything and double space you should use, and then you should put second para. Headline of the section of the agenda item should be in bold letters. In case there is a subsection or an item within the section, then it should be numbered and presented as a separate para. If there is an action item, it should be put in a separate para with the heading action. So now first agenda, as per the agenda, whatever agenda is there, first you will put that agenda, whatever agenda you have put. Okay. In that agenda, whatever you have discussed, like 2-3 matters you have discussed, then you will put 1, 2, 3, like that you will put. And then what is the action plan for that? For that you will put action, and then what are the actions which should be taken for that you will put. Okay. when there is a summary of discussion, the different content should be itemized. So if there is a big summary, then what are the different items? It should be summarized in that way. This will enable the reader to understand the main points of the argument. What are the main points? How it has to be. Okay. What are the main points, Hemant? Tell me.
Date to time,
Huh? Huh?
two paragraphs, subsection, right? Sentence, phrase.
Minutes are officially written records of what was discussed and decided in the meeting. So in minutes, what we do? We write everything what is discussed and decided. Now, what are the features? What are the things which will be there? First, everybody, date, time, and venue of meeting. Next, how many members were present? Then, then all these should be in the features. Now we'll see the example of minutes. Okay, minutes of meeting 5th September 2025. Attendance issue discussed. What was discussed? Attendance issue. HDO will monitor weekly. What is the action plan? HDO will monitor weekly. Annual HODs. Okay. Annual event decided on 20th December. As per that agenda, this minutes has been prepared. Agenda we saw, no, as per that, this meeting minutes have been prepared. Okay. Budget proposal to be prepared by financial department. Now action taken report. The next task of action taken report that is complied a few days follow the date of the meeting, stating the necessary action based on the discussion that had been taken in the meeting, that is available in the form of written record and minutes as mentioned above. In other words, action taken report is a report that detail various actions and is called in the meeting. Action taken report a few days after the meeting is ensured that there is enough time to act and the issue raised in the report. Now we are discussing something in the meeting. After discussion, you just discuss and leave it. You make decisions, you take something. So what are the things you have decided? For that you have to take some action, right? So for that action, they are taking action taken report. Okay, action taken report. In this action taken report, what and all action you have taken after the meeting, you will be putting all these things. So that in the next meeting, you will understand that what has happened and what has not. Okay. Division. Whom and all, what and all work is given, what had happened, everything will be put. How does action taken report works? Action taken report is a direct consequence of the meeting, because what you have decided, that only action you will be taking, right? So the minutes record the what, the decision taken, the task assigned, what and all decision was taken, what and all task was assigned, what and all happened, and ARI follows up the detailing of how and when. What has to be done is told to you. How to do, when to do, it is your problem. I have told you, you have to study. So, when you will study, how you will study, it is your process. Okay. It reports on the progress and complete status of those specific tasks. So, you will report in that action taken report. I have studied for 2 hours. I have studied for 1 hour. I got up early in the morning. Then I slept in the class. Everything you will write. Okay. Then action taken report. They have given one example of action taken report. Weekly attendance report system started. So weekly attendance is being taken. Annual event venue booked. for annual event, wherever you are going to keep it, that venue is being booked. Financial department submitted the budgeted draft. Financial department has given the draft. Any doubt here? Chapter is over. So what are glance? Glance. So what are the business correspondence we saw? Tell me. First one is notice for what we will give. It is like a circular. Okay. Viewed by employees. Notice why you will give for any meeting, you will give the notice. That is not the right answer. You should talk to the point. Okay, like Arjun sees only the eyes.
Yes.
Like that. So notice is given for the meetings. Notice is given for the
Meetings.
it is always given few days before the meeting. Okay, you have to attend the meeting, then it will be given few days before the meeting. What are the items which will be there in the meeting? Notice, who will participate, what is the nature of the meeting, date, time, venue, signature of the secretary, what is the purpose, how long it will be, lunch, dinner, what they will give, everything you will be putting. Okay, then we saw. Now notice, after preparing the notice and given, next to what you will agenda. Agenda means what? This list of items which you should discuss in the meeting. So which will you put in the primary and which will you put in the last? Which is most important, that should be put in the first.
Any other matters
It should be a step by step.
As per the importance, it should be step by step, and last should be any other matter with the permission of the chair, that is chairman. Okay. Then we saw what are the various examples of agenda. Then minutes of the meeting. What is the minutes of the meeting? Content of the meeting. Whatever you have done in the meeting are recorded, noted, and a written format. Okay, it can be physically written or it can be in a laptop also. Okay, so minutes will be written. How will the minutes be written? First, what will come? Name of the people who are chairman and all other designations, with the designations who are the people who are there. Then any other person who has come, any experts have come, their name will be there. Then who were absent for the meeting, their name will be there. And then whom and all, then what and all will come? Huh? Application of? Ratification of minutes. Any minutes, previous minutes has happened and there is any change in the minutes, then that ratification can also be done and it will be signed by everybody. Okay. And then items of the what will be discussed in the meeting? Agenda. So what and all was there in the agenda will be discussed. First agenda will be written in bold and then whatever all discussion has happened. After that, what will be there? Action. What is the action taken on that agenda? Like that you will be writing. If there are many paras, you will, if it is very brief, then you will put it in para wise. Okay. And how much gap will you leave between the paras? Two space you will leave between the paras. Okay. Then how should the language of the minutes be? Specific, regular, passive voice, clear, concise. How it should not be? Extraordinary languages, flourishing literacy and all should not be there. Okay, it should be in the way everybody understands. Plus, it should be in passive voice and past tense. Okay. This is a legal record which is being kept, and the court can ask for this minutes anywhere when there is any controversies or anything. Okay. Then what is this action taken report?
Meaning the discussion will be predicted.
Ah,
After that, what is the
action.
next action taken?
Very good. So what is the next action which has to be taken? That will be there. In that report, whatever action they are taking, as per that, they will be writing whatever action is being taken. Okay. Any doubt here? Okay, then. Please revise the lesson. Okay, this lesson is over. Any doubts, online students? You are having any doubts? Let me know. I'll be happy to address your doubts. Okay, signing off. This is ProTree Academy. Signing off. This is ProTree Academy and Harsha FCS. Bye. Ciao.